Hi, I'm Georgianne Bender.
And I'm Rich Kizer, and there is a revolution brewing.
A retail revolution.
Really?
It's affecting every single thing that we do, from advertising to acquisition to strategies and buyers and capital.
And chain stores and competition and department stores and customers and discount stores. It's affecting all of that.
Big boxes, independents, employers, marketing, promotion, growth, income, you name it. The revolution is on, and today's customers know exactly what they want, and that number one thing at the very top of their list, a deeper in-store experience.
You know, an experience that makes sense and deeper. And this is the problem, is that we always talk about 10% of our business changes every year, and we got to take it to the next level. We walked into a grocery store because we were told to go there. And when we walked in, we heard it all. There were people, they were smiling, pushing their carts, there was great music in the air. I mean, it just looked like fun, but we heard noise.
No. We walked into a grocery store because Rich likes to go to grocery stores because on certain days
you can eat.
It's like a buffet. And he just goes around.
Free lunch. There is a free lunch.
Each person sampling their food items and just partakes.
So here we go. We walk in the store, and it's just a
You're
party.
so busted on it.
It's a great atmosphere. And as we walked through, we found all the people in the back, and they were eating. But what was really cool is that the emphasis in the store, move the bar up, the emphasis in the store was they were putting food together, making food. One of the people that worked there, I suppose, or someone from an outside service, was cooking quick dinners. They were demonstrating how to make quick dinners. And we were standing around just watching people having fun, and said to one of the guys standing next to us, "This is incredible. It's really cool." Wanted to hear what a customer would say.
Yeah.
And he said, "It's okay, but it's not that okay."
Yeah.
And we looked at him. He said, "What you ought to do is go across the street with me." He said, "There's a better produce department in that store, but you ought to see what they're doing."
Yeah, so we
How
go
could they do
across the
something
street.
better, right?
They go across the street, and instead of just having the dinners ready to purchase and take home, they actually had a mini cooking school, and they had it set up on the floor so you could watch the chef, the store chef, cooking the different dinners, and he had all the different components there, or you could buy it already ready-made, and it was cool. People were sampling the food.
But it was the same.
People were sampling the food.
Yes,
It was the same thing, but it was a higher level. It was a much cooler experience. It wasn't what every single grocery store does. They'd taken it to another level.
They'd taken it to another level because not only did that chef do the cooking, he invited customers to come back and make things and then give it out to all the other customers. What we heard when we walked in was applause like crazy because customers were applauding other customers because what they made was so good.
Yeah, and Rich was one of those people that passed out the food to other customers. I want you to picture this. He's walking around with a tray a tray of hors d'oeuvres. It was exactly that. You get one, I get one. I'm surprised he didn't kick you out on your shorts. So you know what? When you do an event in your store and you're creating the experience, that revolutionary experience, don't try and do it all by yourself. Elect someone in the store to be what we call the Sultan of Sizzle. And the Sultan of Sizzle just takes your promotions and he makes them just a little bit better. So say you choose a different Sultan for every single one of your events. Give them a little bit extra money. I don't care if it's $50, I don't care if it's $500, depending on the size of your store. And they get that money to spend on whatever they want to bump your promotion up to the next level. You'll be amazed at the things your people come up with, and you'll be amazed at the competition that shows up, but that benefits you.
You know, we heard that Walmart just assigned a new position, and we got to verify this, but it's a Vice President of Customer Experience.
Love that.
In Walmart.
The Vice President of Customer Experience. Who in your store takes care of the customer experience, the ambiance, what happens to me when I walk in, all those cool things. So important, part of the revolution.
You know, I hope that we change the world in this revolution. I hope that we start meeting people that have their card, and their card says Rich Kizer. ECE. And everybody's going to say, what the heck does that stand for? It stands for Executive in Charge of Customer Experiences.
Or in your situation, eats cookies excellently.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, I lost your train of thought there,
Yeah,
didn't you?
I did.
Executive
Executive
customer experience. Somebody who's making sure that the experience at your store is bigger than what's on the sales floor, it's bigger than the product, and it's bigger than your four walls. There is absolutely a revolution incoming, and your customers don't want things the way that they've always wanted them. They want them bigger and better and more exciting, and if you're doing things the same way that you were doing them last year, you're going to get left behind because everybody else is trying to do so much more. What do you say? Changes 10%?
10%.
Everybody's doing 20, 50, 60, 70, 120% more than they did last year to make sure that their store is the store of the customer's choice.
One of my favorite quotes is Tom Peters, who said, if you're willing to do 1% more than anybody else every day, you're going to own the lion's share of the business, because most everybody is really a little bit too lazy to do that extra 1%. If you start doing that 1%, you've jumped on board, and you're part of answering that call to this incredible revolution based upon customers' experiences.
So let us know what you're doing in your store. Send us pictures. Click us on Facebook. Put things on our blogs. Let us know what you're doing to increase the customer experience and to join the revolution. And then in our next presentation, we'll be able to talk about you. So until next time, this is Georgianne.
And Rich.
Have a great time and join the revolution.
Yeah.